What about you, love? Wow.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
I don't like the way you laughed at that. It's not bad. It's just
Complicated?
complicated. Exactly. You're learning. There you go. Uncomplicated for us. Your unrelenting love, really.
I'm very curious.
I thought that's one of my winning qualities that you liked about me. She gives like a pat on the where the cheek would be, but he's wearing a reaver. It is. That being said, it is a bit trifling, like moments right now. Come on then. I was brought back. No shit. Can you let a storyteller get on with it? I'm kidding. Sorry. I was brought back at my family's abode. Where the fuck is that? Have I not told you? Have you not figured it out? I'm just double checking. He holds up 2 plaguing hands. Noted. She looks at all of you. A lesson I did get from my mother and father was to be more open with those I trust. And she looks at you. Since we're out here spilling our guts anyways.
Literally and figuratively.
Very well. Well, hopefully not literally. My family's abode is in the Feywilds. A lovely place. Still fully in architecture. Massive. And that's not even including the gardens.
I feel it should surprise me more.
Whether it does or doesn't is irrelevant to me. So I was brought back by my parents. Apparently, according to them, they had set up some insurance when I started writing to them about the perilous adventure we were going on. Better parents than mine. Well, a lot of parents are better than yours, love. And you know that. Fair. So I was brought back, and I scrambled to find out what happened and to be sent back. They called me down for a bit, had my brother and sister make their own preparations to bring me back. That's when I talked to them about all of you. Then we came back, forced outside of Driftweaver's Bay. And my mother sent you a message. She says, looking at Varric, yep. Out of fucking nowhere, but yep. Well, there's no warning I can give with it. Or her. Right. Then I went back to Driftweaver's Bay with my brother and sister, and we saw Skunk on the way. Made swift work of them, them more so than I. But I did tell the wall guards about them. You all remember Katya? Met her, was it 2 days ago?
Yes.
But I didn't have the time to go too in depth about where they were, what they looked like. I simply told the guards where they roughly were, and I hurried to go talk to Ember to get supplies, while my siblings busy themselves with trying to figure out how to get me back. You'll all be happy to know there's an island near here. There is? Mm-hmm. Apparently a place where some acquisition agents of the academy, the Maestro's Academy, back in the mainland. Some agents are there, royally allowed. So, whenever we get out of this cursed realm and are able to go surface side, that's the closest bit of land. And I think my older brother should be there as well as my sister.
I don't know if I'm excited or terrified.
My brother she looks away. He's very stoic and abrupt. Even more so than Varric. Varric just blinks at that. Is that a compliment or an insult? A backhanded compliment, if you want to consider it that. Yay. Question mark. He's like a inquisitive look on his face. My sister, you all love. But I'll introduce you to them whenever we get out of here, which we should continue trying to do so.
Yes. It would be nice to actually put my feet on dry land just for a spell.
What happened to your shade? Oh, Nesta. Yeah.
That's an ominous laugh.
We don't have to worry about him anymore.
Oh, that's
Garrick raises an eyebrow. Want to elaborate on that?
I think it's best if we just roll with it on this one.
To be perfectly transparent, when I was brought back, I don't know. I gained some new power. That sounds ominous. Oh, love, I've gained plenty of power from being in that household. Don't start now. He just blinks at that. Fair enough. And I put that power to use at banishing Nestor's annoying, pestering shade. And since he was so annoying, and so pestering, and so unrelenting, I decided that I deserved a little bit of a reward. And, well, she teleports 10 feet. Nestor certainly was a capable one, for the short time I remember him.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
I doubt you will. But I will. Oh, what's up with Abigail's stuff? You know, she can teleport like Horizon Walker now. That's pretty sweet. She has a life thief ability spell now. It's ironic. She can't apply it to herself because she doesn't use weapons. So there's a certain irony to that. But yeah, it's exactly the life thief quality in a spell. Bonus action to enchant a weapon. The next successful attack dealt with it gives health back. Pretty sweet. More for you guys than her, considering how she can't fucking use it. And you guys already know the other thing. The Harvest Lord's bounty. Stolen kindly from Nestor. C'est la vie. So, shall we be off? Now that we all know each other on a much more deeper level. Let's. You guys continue on. Going towards the closest Gravelight Tower. Streets of a Dead Land. You guys eventually come across a gateway, similar to the one you guys had to get through via puzzle. I was going to say you remember that, but that was literally last session, so I'm not going to... Of course you fucking remember it.
Yes.
Different, this one is that the gate's already down. So you guys will have to do some puzzle to allow yourselves back in and stuff like that. Or back out. You guys begin swimming through. I'm just gonna bring you guys back to the Gravelight Tower because I spent a lot of time on this map. Okay, you guys gotta use it. Can you guys make me a marching order here?
I like the color of the steps.
Yeah, I put in the height stuff for it, so you'll notice that like the red tier is the lowest one, so that's why it transitions from red to light brown. Light brown transitions from light brown to dark brown. Dark brown's the highest tier. Put a lot of little things for some more intuitive stuff. In terms of width, you guys are basically in a street still, so like the ones you like that down below and stuff like that, it's equivalent to you in terms of width. What is F?
Front.
Oh. You guys don't need to put front and back. I was talking about other.
Yes, I do.
They figured it out like within 2 sessions that's just how it goes. I don't know why I gotta keep bringing up to you guys that the top is the front and the bottom is the back.
Fine, I'll just keep F and make it F to pay respects.
I mean, none of you guys died.
I mean, we did in the past, but...
Not that time, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Abigail's got a sweet new cloak, which gives her greater invisibility. Which is why she was invisible during that fight.
Yeah, the instant we started getting healed by an unseen force, I was like, yeah, that's probably her.
Yeah.
By the way, love. Where the hell did you get that cloak? Oh, this! She, like, flaunts it, like a model. From my parents. That and the files. Remember to thank your parents. I mean, you should doubly so considering how they helped us during the Night of Tempest. True.
That is some quality embroidery, I have to say.
It's like a dark green cloak with both gold and silver trimming. The inside looks just like black, like the underlining of it is just black, but when you see out of the corners of your eyes, it almost looks like a twilight sky. But when you go to look, it's not actually that. It's a bit weird.
They didn't seem upset that you died under our watch, did they? Or they just...
No.
Okay, cool. Okay.
You're
more
worried about angry
concerned that-
parents coming after you.
There might be a time where they would like to meet all of you, but I think for the time being, if I'm going to introduce you to my family, I'd rather start with my siblings. They're definitely the more... Don't get me wrong, I love my mother and father, but my siblings are cooler. No offense to my parents.
Are they the type of people I should be careful with my name around?
No. I don't think my sister really cares for anything in this place, and my brother, he's very well versed in the world. Nothing phases him as far as I can tell.
Oh.
But that's for later. So, about this gateway here, so we got this marching order here. According to O, he wants to be a healthy distance away from all of you, so he's over there. Abigail, Barrick, Jack,
Princess.
and then Lorelei's probably up front because Ranger. So, it would be Cork and Lorelei first. As you guys, you're swimming, gateway, it leads back to, or it not leads back, I should say. It leads to another stretch of, like, streets, essentially, which is weird because, like, during your guys' entry in, like, there was, like, all jagged shipwrecks and stuff like that. This is not the same. As you and Lorelei swim through this gateway, this threshold, everyone behind Cork and Lorelei, they disappear. Just shit. Teleportation. I think that was that. Meanwhile, on the other side, Cork, I'll move you to the whisper ship.
Okay.
So they're dead. We can't get the loot. Damn it.
I know, right? So inconvenient.
If you're gonna murder the party,
well.
at least keep them nearby so we can get their sweet, sweet supplies.
Exactly. So that would have just been puzzled to death. What's the time?
Late.
Midnight, Hojoy.
Late o'clock.
What did you say? Yeah, that would be a good description, yeah. It's like I forgot to turn off my heating as well, so like I had to do a mad dash for my bloody boiler.
Oh no.
Always fun.
Right, because you guys get cold. I would like to experience cold. Or rain.
Yeah.
Or anything that's not 100 whatever bumfuck degrees.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I don't think I could survive in your weather.
I don't think I survive in this weather. I think I'm a ghost.
Just a husk of a human.
Yeah. Just a dry fucking husk. To be fair, it was supposed to be like 102 today, and it's 90, so that's a good thing. Oh. I don't know Celsius Fahrenheit.
Remember, let me just quickly convert that 100 and what, sorry?
Usually it
105?
was supposed to be like 102, but today it's 90.
102. Fahrenheit to Celsius, here we go.
So it's supposed to
38.
be,
Holy fucking Jesus.
Right?
Oh my god, yeah, okay.
That's
That's,
just 32. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 38, so it's 102. It was 12 degrees for me today.
That's nothing. That's barely anything.
I know. What's that in Fahrenheit? A minute.
It's probably like 60.
55.
What'd you say it was?
55 plus 0.4.
Why? Fucking.
I know. Mind you, we've just started getting colder now, so it's been like 20 off and on for the last like month. Now it's
Alright, so yeah, two people just disappeared in front of you guys. Just swallowed in a burp of water. And
A
some
burp, that's it.
semi-luminescent material.
Well,
So you
well,
think if we
that
follow, we're going the same
slightly
way?
concerning.
And I've just went through so much effort to regroup with all of you.
Yeah, it's sort of
The game is cruel, isn't it?
It is indeed.
You
It
think
is
it would
indeed.
send us the same way if we followed?
I don't know. What happened last time me and Korik
Follow.
disappeared?
You fucking died is what happened.
Yeah, I suppose this isn't really quite the same.
Yeah, it's a bit of a different
He's like-
scenario, man.
Like chuckling or something. There's only one way to find out.
I mean,
Rose
please
nods and
feel
heads
free
on
to
it.
jump into that.
Yeah, Rose doesn't hesitate at the notion. Just goes. Whee! And
Varric and Abigail right behind, just holding hands, not trying to get separated.
aw.
I feel like this is a bad plan, but there's nowhere else to go. They've already
Yeah.
went through foolishly.
Thank you for adding the foolishly.
Oh god. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna sort of like go up to it and then just jump through.
Jump through as well as you can while swimming.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we're fucking swimming.
Yeah.
Well,
I swim through.
About that. So, Rose, you're the first one through. You walk face first into Korik, or you swim face first into Korik, falling upon him.
There you are.
Hi.
You're all promptly dogpiled as Varric and Abigail fall on Lorelei, and then you guys are all collectively fell upon by Thea, and then you're all unfortunately
Hold on.
dogpiled.
Can we make
by
a deck
Ruhan.
save? Can we make a deck save?
Oh
to avoid
god,
the
is that like
No.
what's
No!
the damage roll for that?
He's wearing mithril plate, okay? So if any damage you take is just calling him fat.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's a
don't go
fucking
there.
minotaur that could get bigger. He's chunky.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean like fucking it hurts. You don't gotta be mean,
That's fair.
okay?
Oh, damn, man, I might
I
need
can
some
deal
physio
damage to you guys
therapy
if you
after.
want, and then you guys lose max HP.
Fine,
for the
fine,
amount.
fine, fine.
So yeah, you guys get crushed by Ruhan. I'll tell you the same thing I just told Fred / Korik. You guys were just in a realm of darkness and water. No longer. Dry land, wind, bright sunny days. This place is entirely different, my friends. Entirely different, to the point where I'm going to change the music.
Ooh.
As I'm changing music, I'll continue describing it. The architectural style of the nearby buildings, which are in far better repair than what you guys had just passed through, they have the same architectural style, but it's like on a spectrum. It changes style as you go further and further away. Can you guys make me a background information roll while I'm setting this up?
Sure, I guess. Why not?
I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to.
Hey, slowly improving. Hello, music.
All right, well, Korik, you're really well traveled to the point where you just seen so many different architectural styles that you don't really know. Thea, same deal. You're pretty well traveled. There's just so many architectural styles in your head. You just don't know. Rose, this place changes from that sort of Nolan style architectural style, which is a bit more. It shows up in different spots in Silpho and Twins. It has a lot of history in different places. It begins changing to that of a Heartlandic architectural style, which is really specific, to be perfectly honest, because the Heartlands, it's a coastal province. Sure, it's on a headland, but that just sort of amplifies the fact that it's below mountains, it's above a coast. It's a very windy place, the Heartlands, so architectural style in the Heartlands is built for such. And also, the crops smell nice most of the time. It transitions to a Heartlandic architecture style the further and further away you guys get from this gateway.
Yeah, Rose just has like a
sorry.
soft smile. You're
Sorry.
fine. You're fine. Heavy, but fine.
You guys all stand up and pat yourselves, pat the dust, keyword dust, off you. Well, Cork, I suppose you got your wish. Although I wasn't anticipating dry land so soon. Is this... Do people normally follow each other on the surface?
Only when they're clumsy.
Or when they're teleported.
Typically. I try not to.
Lorelai is like whenever the wind blows a certain direction, she sort of reels with it, leaning with it. Not in the sense of it's too powerful for her to handle. She swims, right? She handles ocean currents, but she just sort of enjoys the fact that it is windy, it's breezing. Just closes her eyes and just sort of enjoys it for a moment.
I like to be dry, please.
Same.
You guys all dry yourselves off.
Please.
Magic.
Yeah, seemsies. Well, I'm very much enjoying the pseudo possibly dry land.
Didn't trust it for a second. This feels.
Oh no,
wrong.
this is all probably completely fake, but it's at least comforting.
Well, it's dry fake.
Very looked at Abigail. You know anything about... You seem to be next to my deceptive landscapes, love. Charmer. Seriously though, what do you reckon?
That's a good roll.
Well, she takes off her reaver, takes a small breath, takes a deeper breath. She puts away the rebeaver. Wherever we are, it suddenly does enough of a good imitation job as to not want to instantly kill us by breathing in water. Varric winks at that. It's real enough, love. Gotcha.
What's the place smell like?
Like farmland.
Ah.
Like grasslands, crops, and things of the nature. Flowers. You should get the small whiff of flowers as well. I'll describe further. I was telling this to Korik just a while ago. It is an open street shot. I said street, not straight. Shot down. You guys see the buildings transition in terms of architectural style, and then from suburbia to grassland, farmland, ranches. And yes, ranches. Yes, there are animals. No people, though.
I would like to have a look around for anything suspicious, in the sense of I would be looking at if there are alleyways, waylay spots, ambush nooks.
I mean, in terms of civil architecture, that is similar to what you guys were just traveling through. There are alleyways in between buildings. Buildings are built on the road next to one another with a 4-foot clearance space in between, because otherwise it's a bit of a fire hazard, stuff like that.
Yeah, being back on quote unquote land has put Cork in business mode. He's very much, oh shit, ambush potential. Gotta be on my feet here.
Varric shoulders his rifle, slings it over his back, and then pulls out his bow. Looses an arrow against one of the porch columns of one of the buildings. Real enough. He goes, grabs the arrow, inspects it, puts the arrow away. Good to be back to my normal kit. I
think Rose... Oh, because the magic thing for Warlock is a long rest. So yes, Rose is going to continue using a fucking crossbow. God damn it. She's going to look around to see if there's any evidence of people. Like wagon tracks or a closed shop or... I don't know. Open doors.
mean, there are closed shops. This place, it's as if there is an actual town here. No people, though. The only steps you notice are yours.
Can I send cracks into the air. Like, what if I look up? What do I see?
You get a bird's eye view, quite literally. You see a town behind the place that you just left, past that gateway threshold.
And
No
if
tower.
I look up at the sky, what do I see?
Blue skies, a cloud here and there, sunny, a pleasant day.
What season
And
is
looking around, any humans, any humanoids, any
Roll
people?
perception.
Okay.
What season it? Roll nature.
it? Sure. Let's see. I'm guaranteed not to be trained in that.
Summer, spring, one of those two.
Yeah. The pleasant half. of
Winter,
it.
fall. It's too bright. Field's too plentiful. Too verdant to be fall or winter.
Oof. Don't you have advantage?
Ah! Don't
No,
see shit!
because I don't think
Not
we
in
even
the dark. It's not in the dark.
Don't see shit, Captain.
You see yourselves. I see people! Goes back to you. I found them!
Are we able to see where the grave light is?
There is no grave light.
Oh.
Oh yeah, +3 to perception. There it is. I forgot to punch that in.
It sounds like a 7 would have helped.
I checked to
So
see
it
if I
would
still
be-
have Benny.
I'm here, lass.
Okay.
A breath of fresh. Oh, I don't really believe, but wow.
Yeah, after however long you've been stuck underwater, this has got to be different.
This reminds me of that town you all were in.
Hey,
Beg your pardon. Oh right, you went there for that lass. Oh, that one.
the thing with the turtle and going through yeah, that.
Travis Town, you said the name of it was, yes? Sounds
Travers.
sounds lovely. In the same way ambrosia is lovely to taste.
Yeah, it was a nice time.
So,
Hey Benny, do you have like a sixth sense thing or something we could work off of? Cause
what the fuck do you think I am? Some sort of prop?
no, I think you're like a magical compass. I don't know. You just ate like a just fucking lighthouse of power.
A magical compass
So?
would be a prop. Just saying.
What happens when you eat a big meal, eh? Do you know where the beef came from all of a sudden? The chicken?
Okay.
I don't appreciate the
I
discriminatory
was
tactic.
just saying if there was an option here, Chief.
I already told you that this place be like Traverse Town. I ain't no resident of Traverse Town.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alright, can we tell whereabouts we are in the town? Like we're at the edge or
At the edge.
at the edge? Okay.
Again, the cityscape it fades away in terms of like density and gives way to more and more open buildings and compounds and stuff like that, and then eventually just to warehouses, and then eventually just to farmland and ranches and stuff like that.
Oh,
Well, should we
something-
just head towards the center of town?
yeah, something big and important. would
Center of
probably
town's
be
back
nice.
the way you came.
Oh,
It
wait,
is.
shit, fuck.
We could wait for nightfall, potentially see if they can see where we were going.
Assuming there will be a nightfall.
Hmm.
But that does actually give us a possibility of resting for an extended period. Considering we can, breathe.
If the rebreather's handy, there's no telling when that might change.
Great. Lorelai's like patting her gills, like just seeing what happens. Having fun there. Oh, this is just the first time I've ever been on the surface. Well, I'm not sure if you should trust this. I'm not sure if we're actually on the surface. Right. But this is still magical, yes. Yeah. Lorelai's looking around in wonderment. Like Alice in Wonderland, except without the cocaine.
Alright, sure, without the cocaine.
Hey, the story was made while the guy was high on cocaine. What can I say?
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where the hookah
Oh.
smoking fucking caterpillar comes from. Because his experience with drugs.
You think the
Oh,
Jabberwocky
that's
was
a
made by the
fun little
normal mind?
fact.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
Nevertheless, so do we want to try and hunker down for a while, or do we want to just head to? I guess where buildings tend, the bigger parts of buildings, or collection of buildings. But
Well, I could see no people around. Cracks is now settled back onto my shoulder.
Ah,
Hmm.
thank you. If I might offer my own input, I think I'd like to take a look at the naturey pots.
sure.
Yeah. I mean, it gives us direction, so.
I just want to see if we somehow ended up in the Fey Wilds. There's no way.
That's a
Never.
terrifying thought.
God.
No, trust me. If we're in the Fey Wilds, then we're far safer than we've been in the past couple days.
Hmm.
Right,
Fair
let's get
point
to
to
it.
that.
I mean, she's probably not wrong.
I guess not. It's just all the stories I've heard of the Feywilds usually end in some
Only
form
idiots.
of death and dismemberment, or enslavement, or
Only for prideful people, idiots, you know.
Or people that
People
don't
that
have
doesn't
somebody
function.
that lived there. Gestures at Abigail.
She smiles. Exactly.
You have a point. Okay, well, let's keep moving then.
If nothing else,
I assume you guys keep the same march order?
well mannered.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
I think Lorelai lags behind a bit because she's just like, wow, breathing oxygen
Air.
directly.
I think I'm keeping an extra eye on her just to make sure nothing catches her too unaware.
Appropriately so, though.
Her hair fly in the wind, which is a thoroughly different thing than ocean current. You guys travel, going past a number of different buildings. Again, it is pretty equivalent to like what you might find in old western town, in terms of like how very blunt it is, as well as like in terms of how big it is. Because guess what? You can build buildings pretty big when there's open land around you. But you guys do eventually leave the cityscape, the suburbia, one might call it.